everyone, today I'll be reviewing last year Best Picture winner movie Parasite, directed by Bong Joon-ho. So this Monday, Oscar for 2021, the nomination will be announced on Monday. So before that, I thought, why don't I get out my review for last year Best Picture winner Parasite movie. I absolutely love this movie. This movie is absolutely amazing. Even though you are watching this movie in another language, another country, another place, and yet when I was watching this movie, not once I thought, oh, this movie is Korean made movie, it's not related to us or it's not relevant to us. Somehow this movie felt so relevant when I was watching it. Not once I thought that this movie took place in another place. It's just so universal, this movie, the way it was made. Of course, this movie masterfully directed by Bong Joon-ho. It's so well directed movie. I couldn't believe how well directed this movie is when I was watching it. It's been a while since I have seen such a well directed movie, especially all the layer in this movie. It's like all this character, although they seem like so before I get to my review, this is gonna be spoiler. If you haven't seen this movie, this is must-watch movie. Although it's in Korean language, you have to see it in subtitle. Still, it's worth checking out even with the subtitle. It's really easy to check it out, and you're not gonna regret. And now we'll be getting to the spoiler. I thought the first act for this movie is absolutely charming. It starts with really charming plot line. This family, they're struggling, they're poor, they don't have anything, they don't have job, not enough money to even get food. So this movie starts with that plot line. Then halfway this movie, of course, they are like, what the? When that lady showed up to them, and then the way this movie ended, really, I saw some people are commenting the way the ending, the last part of this movie was like a horror movie, like watching horror movie. It is true. When I was watching it, I was like, last act for this movie is true. Really. Overall, this movie is absolutely amazing. I liked every second of it. I don't have favorite part or anything. If I had to choose my favorite part in this movie, I'll tell my favorite part is when this family, Mr. Kim's family, when they're all sitting down in the living room, they're drinking and they're talking about Mr. Park and Mrs. Park, and Mr. Kim was telling his family, Mrs. Park is nice, even though she's rich, she's still so nice. That just tell us that Mr. Kim, he's a good guy, but he's he's poor person, also his parents, but it tells you about his character, how he is, but also the mom's response tells you how the mom character is. The mom said, Mrs. Park is nice because she's rich. That's what the mom thinks. So mom character is not like Mr. Kim. She has a little bit she's a little bit harsh. When she kicked that lady, I forgot her name, I'll just call her maid. The way she just kicked her, essentially she's the one killed her, right? The way she kicked that lady in the stairs. She's really cold-hearted, honestly. The way her face was she was just done with it. How quickly it was. She did not feel any remorse in her face or overall body language. It did not bother her at all. Even next day, it just tells you her character in that moment. Also the kids. So I saw many people are like, why this movie got Best Picture? All the characters are so unlikable. They are unlikable. They are not they are complex character. They are not good guy or bad guy. It's just the way their life is that made them this opportunities. They just took it. Especially the boy and the girl, the Jessica and Kevin, they were feeling guilty end of that movie. They were asking their mom what happened to the basement guy. So I will just call him basement guy. What happened to him or what happened to her? They never those two kids were feeling guilty. The one thing about this movie, why did Kevin took that stone downstairs? Is he trying to get rid of that stone to give it to him or something like that? That's the reason, actually, the whole thing, the Kevin, he took the stone downstairs and he got attacked by the basement guy. I must say, although this movie is so complex, all the characters were so complex. Even storytelling here so, deep. But still, I found this basement guy. He was quite funny, wasn't he? The way he was talking to them, especially when Mr. Kim tell him like how you are living here in this life, in basement, no sun, nothing. Like then he was like his expression. He's like because he's hiding it from the loan shark, like he's just hiding there from everyone, and like the way he said stuff, but also how he praises Mr. Park. Like he appreciate Mr. Park because like end of the Mr. Park is giving him that life, and like he's getting to hide there in the basement. He appreciate that about him, which is I found it like wow. All this character, they are very layered character. They are not one dimensional character. Very character arc for each character in this movie is absolutely amazing. Jessica, how her life ended is tragedy. Like Joker would say. How Kevin's life, I like how Kevin was thinking about to saving his dad from that basement. I mean, like I don't think he's able to save him because I don't know if Kevin can make that much money to buy that house because that house is so expensive. So I think he was just thinking it. I'm just telling you how this movie ended. Like I don't think he was able to save his dad. But I also like Mr. Kim, how he was thinking, how end of the day, Mr. Kim's like the thing he did with the Mr. Park, in that moment something triggered him, like he was just, especially the smelling thing. He's poor, that guy, he's like doing this thing. It just triggered him that he killed Mr. Park, but still he feels guilty inside his heart. That is what I say, the good storytelling here. Like still although he did that thing in that moment, but he feels like, oh, what did I do? End of the day, Mr. Park wasn't fully good guy, but he wasn't bad guy either. These people, Mr. and Mrs. Park, I feel like both of them are like victim of this thing here. Like these people invaded their home. There is why this movie called Parasite, because these people just living off them. That is the point of this movie, I suppose. Really, this movie is so complex, so layered. It's so good, really. If you haven't seen, it's really worth everyone's time. Especially like even you are thinking this movie took place in Korea, but still you can watch it. It's so relevant to our society here, like it's. Although we don't see many poor people here, but like still there is poor people out there, and like their life is. Although we don't see many poor people, neither we see many rich people either. We don't have access to those people, you know what I mean? I'm just saying the life here around us. But still, I felt like this movie still was quite relevant. Overall, it's such a well-directed movie. I understand all these characters, their point of view. Overall, I feel like they're very complex characters. They are not good guy, not a bad guy. They are just, poor people here. Anyway, that's my thought on this movie. Thank you so much for checking this out. Let me know in the comment what was your favorite part in this movie. And if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe and take care.